Ben Shapiro claimed that Kanye isn't turning anyone anti-Semitic. He's wrong, and I'll show you how.
Most people who are in any way engaged with these issues, I don't think they're being convinced to be anti-Semitic by Ye.
For the last couple of months, Kanye's been ranting about Jews.
Is Jewish Zionists.
Jewish.
I want Jewish children to look at their daddy and say, why is Jay mad at us?
In a bizarre twist, the far right are now rallying behind him. Think about that. Literal white supremacists are now cheerleading for a black man.
What does everyone think about Kanye West? I think he's a G. What Kanye said has got the whole world talking about this issue.
The world's most famous hip-hop superstar is calling out the Jews for all to see.
I'm totally in support of Kanye.
I was very happy, as you know, with Kanye West.
Now that Ye's out there, it's the right thing to do to support the guy who is attacking the Jews.
I think the goal of the Ye 24 campaign will be also metapolitical in the sense of promoting, Christian ethics in politics and hopefully anti-Semitic, so to speak, counter-Semitic ideas.
This year is crazy. Few people would have been able to predict that white supremacists would be reacting like that to Kanye West, but they are. But a more concerning trend that we observed was white supremacists trying to recruit black people to their anti-Semitic ideology.
Which brings me here to, the Negroes. Old Kanye lost $2 billion supposedly here, and so I would like to propose an Aryan Nations and Proud Alliance against Jews, the spawn of Satan.
And it cuts both ways. Black supremacists are now reaching out to neo-Nazis to build an anti-Jewish alliance.
The only way to beat these guys is the two groups, the extreme blacks and the extreme whites. Because what happens is, once they come together, there's a middle. We fight the best, we're the meanest.
Right.
You guys go to second level. You've done it before. You figured them out. It's you and the Jew. You deal with the Jew.
Yeah.
So we sit down here, we talk, we figure that out, we get out each other's way, and we save each other's race.
Don't think that it's just anti-Semites talking to anti-Semites, though. Despite what Ben Shapiro thinks, ordinary people are also being radicalized. Take this next clip, where John Menadio, one of America's most notorious anti-Semites, wins over many of the black panelists and commenters on this popular YouTube channel.
I am a white supremacist, okay? I'm identified as a neo-Nazi.
This guy is a Nazi who uses the N-word.
So what?
Man, listen. What I'm saying is this: who he is. You see who his energy is rooted at attacking. I don't think this man want to exterminate black people. Nothing.
I don't.
Right. You look at what he's saying. Like, yeah, go ahead.
Here we go. Here's the media. All the people that are pushing all this stuff on our kids, right? 96% of America's media is owned by Jews. Keep in mind, when you call me, a Nazi or whatever, you got to realize that Hitler worked with Africans, he worked with Japanese, and he worked with Indians as well. Bro, you listen to listen to Pastor Ray Higgins and what he said about Hitler.
And that's how I know this dude know what he's talking about. Like Ray Hagan is the truth.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure this guy knows exactly.
You have been conditioned. You've been conditioned. You can't question the Holocaust in 18 countries. 18 countries.
Yeah, I just want to ask you, HT, because my first thing when I hear is automatic racism bad. So I just want to get a quick, if Sanchez allowed, a quick understanding of what you mean by that.
Real quick, I just believe in, I believe stop the hate and separate. I think that all places should be homogenous. I believe that black folks and white folks can figure this out after the enemy of humanity is dealt with. And we will not go anywhere if we continue killing each other and just constantly talking crap about each other. I believe what Kanye did was pretty brave.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like what he's saying and what Rob's saying, and he said he the damn racist.
This unification of black and white anti-Semites culminated with two of the world's most infamous far-right figures, Milo Yiannopoulos and Nick Fuentes, being recruited by Kanye to manage his campaign. Now here's Team Kanye in their own words.
But I would say that the Jews had better start being nice to people like us. Because what comes out of this is going to be a lot uglier and a lot worse for them than anything that's being said on this show or has been said on this show.
I draw a quite crisp, clean red line between Orthodox Jews who actually practice their faith, who seem on the whole to be thoroughly decent people to me, and secular liberal Jews who, as far as I'm concerned, should all be hanging from City Hall.
Anti-Semitism is being mainstreamed. Pariahs who were once on the fringes of society are now being broadcast on primetime TV and dining with former presidents. As economies collapse and the world becomes more and more unstable, history is repeating itself. The Nazis are marching.